Oh snap. We here, bro. We back, man. It's Ken and
Oh,
Lee with the Lee and Ken show, man. Welcome back, Lee.
what's good, brother?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. How was your weekend this weekend, man?
It was long, man. It was real long.
Yeah, my shit was long as hell, bro. I don't know if you can hear my voice right now, but my energy is out of there right now, man.
Hey, man, I'm with you on that one. It was a long, long weekend. My body hurt.
Yeah, man. I
Started
know.
with the trainer.
Oh, you started with a new personal trainer?
Yeah, man. Trying to get right. I felt like I did all I could do on my own. So it's time to, see what he can do for me.
Yeah, man, my throat, man. I don't know if you can hear, but my shit's so out of there right now, bro.
That's from cheering my boy on, man. I see they got that dub.
Yeah, man, they got their first win, man. Shout out to Southwestern University, man.
Yeah, I was able to watch it live, so it was cool to see my boy on that next level.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. Baby went to Mississippi this weekend to watch it with her cousin, man. So shout out to the fam for supporting my boy and taking that trip.
Oh,
But
that's sweet, bro. Y'all take turns, bro.
hey, man, don't hit me with that. Yeah, we took turns, nigga. Yeah, nah, man. I went to the first week. She went to this one. It's just important, bro. He ain't never had. I ain't gonna say never, but as long as he been playing football since he was 7, 8 years old, something like that. We ain't missed too many games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember coming to Houston going to them
And so,
games, man.
it was rewarding, bro. It was pretty decent, man.
That's what's up.
They got their first win. It was 30 something, or 34-27, I think it was. But it
Yeah.
was an electric win, bro. It was cool.
Also, so shout out to them.
Yeah,
Hopefully they win it out from here on out.
man, they got to. And if they don't, then you know what I'm saying. We moving on anyway. So you know, man, we got the homie Brittany. She in the what they call it backstage right now. So we're gonna introduce her in just a second, man, so y'all can get to meet this awesome and amazing entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And then later on in the show, we got a topic. That Lee always send me the topics about the women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He got a desire to understand women in a way
Hey, bro, I learned from
most
you.
men show this week, Lee.
I learned from you, brother.
All hell to independent women, man.
We're gonna talk about the independent woman today.
Yeah, we're gonna break down what an independent woman is and how to identify one. And
And we need y'all to chime in. If you're an independent woman, chime in with this conversation for you.
I'm connected to nothing but submissive women. I don't fuck with independent women, man.
Hey, you can be independent and submissive at the same time, though, brother.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about that later, though.
All right. Well, shit. Before we get started with Miss Brittany, man, I want to know what's some of the wildest shit you done seen on social media this week, bro?
Hey, man. So we got a family chat, man. So I get they be sending me all different type of TikTok videos. I don't really post anything on TikTok, but I got a TikTok just to see the videos. Mm-hmm. And hey, man, videos be wild, bro. Like, I don't know if you get the TikTok videos, man, but y'all need to start paying attention to TikTok. They funny on it.
What was one of your favorite videos?
Super funny.
What was one of your favorite videos?
Matter of fact, hold on, so I can tell y'all the name of it.
I seen one.
Some dude named Justin. What's his name? I can't think of dude's name.
That's the Justin LA nigga. That's what I knew. I
don't really pay attention to this part. Well, y'all can't really.
Now we can see
that, but it's blurry. But
okay, we're gonna have to post it on Facebook, bro. You gonna have to post it on Facebook. One of my favorite, man. I seen
just pulled up in a super. Look like a Power Wheel, bro. Like pulled up to the gas station, putting gas in. He looked like he about Shaq height. but you gotta listen to the audio for it to really be
as funny as it is,
funny, man.
man. I seen one where the crate challenge, bro. Old school fell off the crate challenge, and the way he screamed in pain, and it wasn't even a scream, but it was like a oh shit. That's what he felt. Bro. When he fell, he tried to talk. Man, it was. I'm gonna post it on Facebook, man. So if y'all follow us on Facebook, the league that I'm talking about, and I guarantee you gonna laugh. And if you don't, hit me up. I'm gonna pay you because that shit,
Yeah.
it was that funny. I know you gonna laugh.
That mean they ain't got no sense of humor then.
Fuck them. I ain't worried about them anyway. Well, look, man. Without further ado, I want to introduce La Lute Empire. That's what I call it, La Lute. Me and my wife, we be arguing over what how to pronounce it. So now that we got Miss Brittany on here, we gonna figure out the right
Know who winning.
and but anyway, I want to this lady, man. I met her just on my entrepreneurship journey. When I first met her, she was doing clothes, and she had her own clothing brand. From there, it was event planning. She even hosted and planned and orchestrated and worked some of my events. You know what I mean? So this lady is amazing at what she does in Houston, but that's where I experienced it. A business network, bro, that's out of this world. She's a boss female, an independent woman. You know what I'm saying? So when I said I ain't connected to no independent woman, definitely I lied. You know what I mean? But she at the top of her shit, bro. Right now, I heard she's how can I put it? Dominating the Airbnb game right now. Excuse me. I don't know, man. She just got so much on her plate. You got to pay to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, man, I want to introduce Miss Brittany Bei Hall, man. We're gonna add her real quick. There she go. What's up, my girl?
Hey
How you
y'all,
doing?
I'm in a hospital,
How you?
so excuse me if I'm low. Okay, can y'all hear me?
Oh man, no problem. We appreciate your time. We appreciate the energy you finna give us. I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard the introduction, but like I told him,
yeah.
you
Can you
do
hear me?
so much. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So it's a lot. Look. You should know how to pronounce it, but it's La Luke Empire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Charge it to my head and not my heart, like the homie always say, man.
Right, right.
La Loot Empire, La Loot Empire, right?
Yeah, the E is silent. It's French.
Yeah,
It stands for the struggle in French.
yeah. See, look at all that diversity
Come on.
we got going. So tell us all about what you do, man. What's everything that you do?
Okay, so Lalu Empire is a corporation now, but honestly, the corp is all cap. I think I'm gonna downsize it back to LLC. But so I have multiple things. I do business credit. I tap in and out of personal credit is not one of my favorites. Airbnbs. I have my printing company, my clothing line, and then I do women empowerment events. So my goal is just to make sure everybody rubbing hands with the right people because when you're in the game, ain't nobody really helping you for real. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in the right circles.
Mm. Well, I ain't gonna lie, some of that shit went in and out, so I ain't get to hear everything.
Dang. Hold on. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go outside, y'all. I'm gonna hold on. Give me 1 second.
Now she said business credit, man. That's crazy right now. It's a lot of people
Yeah, that's
operating in that
important.
world right now. There's a lot of people operating in business credit, man, and that's something that I know for sure as an entrepreneur, I knew nothing about and still don't know much about. So to have somebody in your circle and your network that can help navigate through that,
Yeah, yeah. Hold on.
it's
I'm gonna go
important.
outside. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna step outside. Hold on, y'all.
No
All
problem.
right.
What you know anything about business credit, Lee?
Man, I'm still learning, man.
I
Me
know.
and Bay trying to build ours for some great things we working on. I really honestly, like you say, we've been doing business for a while, but just this year I really started learning and paying attention to that.
Yeah,
You
man.
got a gold mine right there by you, so
I know, man. My wife, the one who like I'm gonna be honest, bro. In my experience as an entrepreneur, you know, it was always about having the money on my own, my money. You know what I'm saying? Because I always just knew and felt like, man, look at me, man. When I walk into the bank, these people ain't gonna respect me as a business owner. You know, this young black man trying to make something happen, they not gonna give me none of their money. And then my personal credit wasn't where it needed to be anyway. So I wasn't gonna qualify for none of their money, right?
you see, I think that comes from we all think that way because we don't know the proper steps to take, and then in our community we all want that get it out the mud type of drive so you can tell that story, but if you can find a ways to leverage that credit, leverage other people's money, like that's a beautiful thing.
Man, that is more than beautiful, nigga. That is necessary. That's
Yeah,
that's how everybody else do it,
yeah,
And by
for real.
everybody else, I mean all other different cultures, man. All these other business owners you see from different communities, man. They're not playing with their own money, and that's an advantage when you don't have to play with your own money. When you can, leverage the position that you in, to borrow money, use their money to become successful, and still have your money. Come on, bro.
Sorry. Hey, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
can hear you.
can you hear us? What she say? Get that personal credit together and start on that business credit. I definitely got my personal credit together. Um, and baby, man, baby, my wife is she's a researcher. She's an independent woman like no other that I ever met. Get on business credit and getting our DUNS
That
numbers
way.
and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So um,
yeah, Brittany really do be doing that research, man. She be sending me stuff, and she don't mind sharing the stuff she find either. So
you know how it is, man. We gotta do for everybody. We're trying to get everybody on the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm
Can
definitely
y'all hear
working.
me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Hey, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm on a
Now you
special
good.
project. So I'm like all the way, I'm in a cardiovascular unit. And the reception sucks. So, hey, y'all. What's up? What's goody?
What's going
So
on?
yeah, most definitely business credit is the best thing that you could ever do. Don't ever use your social for you, like you really don't have to use your social no more, especially in the Airbnb game, right? Like
Mhm.
it's certain things you can do where you can literally order everything off of Amazon and pay it within days, like 30 to 60 days. Like business credit is the best thing for real. Like, cause that personal credit stuff, first and foremost, a lot of people personal credit be messed up and they feel like it hinders you. But once you get into the business credit, you could be doing your business credit and then working on your personal credit for sure.
So
Well,
for somebody who don't know the steps, like what's a step to get to building your business credit?
So a lot of people think, okay,
I
so
gotta get that
the
done. I
first,
know that. Yeah,
yeah,
I know
the
that.
Dun and Bradstreet number. That's free, absolutely free. You can literally go on Dun and Bradstreet and get your Dun and Bradstreet number. But make sure you have your LLC or you have your C corp because you can't come thinking you about to do whatever with these people and they not having it. You need a business email, you need a business phone number, like everything needs to be aligned together and make sure all your ducks is in one row because if not, they're gonna deny you.
Man, you know what? You know it's crazy. One of the biggest things, and not even just business credit. If 2020 and 21 didn't teach you about having all your ducks in a line, and what I'm referring to right now is getting some of that PPP money. That is it, EDIL or something like that,
Yeah.
whatever the other one was, bro. A lot of people, because of where we from, we thought that shit was a scam. We thought that these people don't. No, no, no. This money is for small businesses. No matter where you from, this money is for you. This money is for me. And if you qualify, then go get it.
Right. So I think
And I can tell a lot
so
of times didn't qualify for stuff like that.
Right, but I think it's also, it's the social media world for real because Instagram, everybody got an opinion. Like, oh, you gonna go to jail, you gonna do this, or you gonna do that. As long as you have your ducks in a row, then don't worry about what nobody else say. Now, if you didn't have a business and then you was doing it, then hey, so baby, finesse how you gonna finesse? They ain't got nothing to do with us, right? But as a business owner, everybody should have tapped into some kind of money last year. Period.
Everybody, everybody, man. And like you said, ignore what's going on social media. Ignore all of these Instagram, Facebook posts of people who really have no knowledge of what's going on. You know, they don't know about, they don't have an LLC, never had one, don't know what it do for you. You know, they don't know what about the business and what's going on. So, you know, you gotta ignore that.
But
So
I mean, that's where these platforms like this come into play at, so we can educate our people, so they
Right.
really know what's really going on.
Right. So I get a lot of questions about the Airbnb, right? Like, oh, well, it's oversaturated. Why would you want it's nothing is oversaturated. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It's hundreds of people come to Houston daily, maybe thousands. Somebody gonna always need somewhere to stay. Like, don't, like, as a business owner, get out of your mind the oversaturated, mindset, because what's for you is for you, and don't be scared to
we first
share it,
started,
or huh.
I'm sorry, you was going in and out, so I tried to jump in. But you're right though. You're right. Nothing about it is oversaturated, man. I know when we first started Bougie Hair, before I do that, you got Crystal Thompson saying, "Hey girl, hey."
Hey
Brittany, I'm
girl.
sure she talking to you.
Hey girl. Hey girl.
um, when we first started Bougie Hair, man, which is a luxury hair extension company, everybody felt the same way. They like, man, it's oversaturated. It's oversaturated. And I'm like, how? Stores every 2 miles. These Asian people don't give a damn about oversaturation. You know what I mean? It's just us. It's just our community, the crabs in the bucket, you know, and we have to learn to ignore that. We have to learn that you this was made for you. If you in it,
Right.
if God put you there, it was made for you. He's leading you, you know. And when you listen to all this social media and shit, and I don't know, you just gotta stop. Just stop listening to it. Do
Stop
away with that
listening to
community.
it. But then also too, y'all, a lot of people scared for some reason. A lot of people, can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we
Yes,
did.
man.
Okay.
Like,
A lot of people is scared to bet their last dollar on their business. And
mm,
that's mind blowing to me. You
mm.
rather go do Sunday Fun Day and spend hundreds of dollars, but you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars for your LLC where you really can flip that. I have had a person in my Airbnb for over, I think, 60 days. I made 4 grand off of that. That's passive income. You can't be
60
scared
days.
to invest in 60 days.
Over 60 days.
Traveling nurses.
Holy
Yeah,
man.
traveling nurses is real big in Houston because of COVID. So you can't be scared to bet your last dollar on your brand because for real, scary money don't make no money. Like my main page got deleted. And Ken, you was one of the main people that made me say, okay, I'm gonna keep going. Cause baby, this the second time that this page got deleted. And I was
Mm.
over it. But I'm like, it don't even matter. Now it's time to put your feet on the ground and go hustle hard because we didn't got so comfortable in this Instagram phase where we handicapped. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, get to the look, get to the go hustle. Have your people repost your stuff. I'm sorry, tell me if I'm talking too much, but also Instagram Reels. That's literally the main thing right now for people too, for followers, for insights, for business. Instagram Reels. I know this is on Facebook. I love this platform. Thank y'all so much. But y'all tap into that Instagram real life because y'all will reach thousands of people within seconds. They may not follow you, but they seeing your content. So that's
Mm-hmm.
another thing as well.
I mean, with that being said, and Ken told me you the Airbnb guru. Like, so what's some what secrets do you have without giving away too many of your secrets? What's some secrets you can give someone that's interested into tapping into that?
Hey nigga, she ain't gonna give away too many secrets. You gotta pay to talk to her. I told you. She know what's up.
My discovery call is $75 for 30 minutes. But so let me tell you for the Airbnb. I wouldn't do it on my personal, but I could understand when people do it on their personal because they don't feel like they, they not scared. I do it under my business because first and foremost, that's gonna build my business up. And then secondly, if something happened, it's gonna go towards my business. It's not gonna come towards me. They not gonna come for me. They gonna come for my business. And I'd rather them do that than mess with my livelihood of me and my family. So I would say, if you want to do it personal, then that's nothing. It's so easy. But if you want to do business, one of the first steps is getting your Dun and Bradstreet, getting your EIN, getting your LLC, getting your business phone number, business email. Gmail is not a business email, y'all. I'm sorry to say it. It's not.
Okay, give them the game, man. Don't be sorry for shit you say right now. It's a lot of people who don't know what you telling us, man, and we
and,
need to.
and and a little secret for people out there, you can once you do everything you need to do, you can pay for your URL and get you a business email through Google, even if you're not really using your website, just so you can use that email to get you money, or whatever it is you need to do. Just a little tip for some people, that because a lot of people don't really know.
Yes,
Right.
another tip, man, is you can, like he said, still use Gmail, use your URL, whatever your website is, and forward your email. So when you put on a application or whatever you use it, you can use your business at so and so at bougiehair.com or so and so at the leeandkenshow.com. And that's a phantom box. It's just gonna forward straight to leeandkenshow at gmail.com because that's what's on our phones and that's what we use all of the time. So
Mm,
you don't necessarily have to sign up and pay for nothing extra. You just gotta know how to tweak the game and do what you gotta do.
right, right.
So look, let me
So I had got my business email and I think I paid too much for it, but I had got my business email from GoDaddy.
from GoDaddy. Yeah, that's a good situation too. It's whatever you got to do to make it work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that concept, man. But that's the true meaning of a hustler. A hustler don't mean you selling drugs and doing anything illegal. A hustler mean you taking everything that was embedded inside of you, everything that you was born with, and you using it to get you where you want to go in life. You know what I mean? Bed next to my wife, and wherever the hell I'm at, but I'm on Google and I'm researching. I'm researching and I'm researching and I'm researching. If I have a question, I type that shit in Google to try to figure it out. I call the homie, hey Brittany, man, tell me how to do this event. Brittany, I need you for this. I need you for this. And I'm tapping into my resources. And that's what I consider myself. And if you do it, that's how we hustle. Hustling ain't just doing illegal shit, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
you got to tap into your network, and hopefully they willing to help. So
So look, you didn't gave us game on business credit. You didn't gave us game on Airbnbs. I want to know about this big ass super duper extravagant ass event you got coming up in October, man.
Oh my God. So okay, it's called Falling to Be. So it's my birthday. It's the week before my birthday because on my birthday I'm gonna be doing something else. But every year, so last year we did it in Third Ward, at Exchange to Change, and it was over like 500 to 600 people. Y'all, I would have never imagined that many people would have came for like that's crazy to me. Like the police came to try to shut it down. Nah, we're not doing that. I got all the permits. I got everything. Here you go. So I had over 30 vendors this year. It's gonna be inside, and I really want it to be a vibe. Like I'm looking to like hire either Kiati or like a big DJ so they can help and assist with promotions. But I want it to be like a good time, like a party, like a hookah little lounge outside, inside the pop up shop with the amazing vendors. And it's just to celebrate and network with each other.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the opportunities that you are extending to these vendors. Man, people get discouraged because they don't have warehouses or they don't have storefronts and they don't have these big extravagant situations. They don't understand how important just being a vendor is or how far just being a vendor to these different events, these local events, can carry your business. What you think about that, Miss Brittany?
So I have an office I tap in and tap out of, but I don't have a storefront. I don't have a warehouse because honestly, for what, like, I rub hands with the right people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't
Mhm.
be the people can't be scared. Like, I don't know why people so scared. Like, so scared to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. Like, go out there, but I promise you, it's better to meet 10 to 20 new people than you to sit at home and be on the phone with your friends and meet absolutely nobody. Like, get out there and network. Like, come on, what is
Exactly.
wrong? I'm so
Exactly.
tired of excuses, y'all. Like, when I hear excuses, I be like, yo, you gotta relax. Like, this is out of control how many excuses. You really talking yourself out your spot. And while you doing that, somebody is literally starting a business and doing what they need to do, paying for the mentorship and getting on game. Period.
Man, I for a long time, man, I used to have that'll tell me, man, Ken, give me some pointers, tell me what to do. And my advice was do a pop-up shop. Like, find somewhere where you can be a vendor at. Find somewhere where you
Yeah.
can take your stuff. And even if one of the biggest complaints was, man, I just don't have the inventory right now, and I don't have. Well, don't take no inventory. Take a
Right.
poster, take an iPad, and pay that $50 to be a vendor. And all you got to do is go tell the people that's there about your business and try to get some of their contact information. You don't got to have none of your products. You know they
Right.
you don't have none to complaining, man. Stop making up fucking excuses and go get that bag, man. That's the only way you gonna get it.
And I feel like
Right.
too, even with the events where you being a vendor, you don't necessarily have to go for the people to try to sell your product. You can go to network with the other vendors
Yep.
and learn from them and build with them. You know, a lot of people try to not build with people that's in the same lane as them or doing the same thing as them. But if I find somebody that's been doing this longer than me, I'll definitely go connect with them and try to learn from them because they not gonna take nothing from me and I'm not gonna take nothing from them. They still gonna get their money. I'm still gonna build my brand and get my money. So, you know,
Right.
sometimes it's not always about trying to go get the customer or the dollar, you know, networking and
Oh,
build relationships. Like Yachty always says, man, relationships are worth a lot more than money.
Right. Yeah, I went to Detroit for this business event. And when I say it was over 50 to 100 of us, we all kind of do the same thing and we all network. We still talk to each other. We still pumping each other. We still sharing each other posts. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me doing the same thing as you. Like, love is love and money is money. It's over how many people on social media? I think on Instagram recently it was a statistic. I think 1 billion people.
damn.
You can't reach 1 billion people, baby. So let me help you. Let me help you help me. Okay, let's get it.
Let's do it together, goddamn. Let's do
Like,
it, man.
For real. I don't even need
yeah.
the whole 1 billion people. Just give me some of them.
Man, give
Come
me
on,
a
baby.
hundred
Give me,
thousand of them.
man. Come on, y'all. Like, for real. Like, as a vendor, it's amazing how many people you can get in contact with, who you can network with. Like, sharing, like, just being in the same room with entrepreneurs that got the same ambition for you with you is mind blowing. Like, mind blowing.
Man, most definitely. So look, we called you here for a purpose. And as much as we, you know, wanted to share expertise as an entrepreneur, and for me, more than anything, I wanted to give you your flowers while you here, man. I love what you do. I love how you do what you do. But before we let you go, it's one more thing we got to talk about, Miss Brittany. We got to talk about the independent woman. All hail the independent woman. And you was a big choice, a specific and strategic choice, because you are definitely an example of an independent woman making shit happen. And I don't know anything about your relationship status or nothing, but I know that you make shit happen, man, and you strong, and you independent. So help us break down what an independent woman is.
Wait, but maybe I'm too independent. That's why I'm single as fuck. Okay, fuck, too independent. Okay,
Yeah,
independent
you
man.
intimidating everybody.
Man, listen, what is my oh Jesus? Okay, so I think independent is most definitely like getting it out the mud by any means necessary. Like I'm a single mother, so it's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like my son and can you know like my son got expensive taste. Like we kind of a little bougie, so we gotta figure this out. Like I gotta figure this out by any means necessary. I gotta hustle. It's no reason why you ain't going to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta work on the submissive side because, like I said, I am single, so I can't really tell y'all nothing about no man. But I know how to be independent. I know how to work. I know how to hustle. If we running low on money, I promise you, I know how to get the bag. So we gonna flip this money and we gonna do what we gotta do to get where we need to be. That's my
Mm.
period.
do you do you think well Ken, what's your definition of an independent woman?
Man, I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the women that I would consider um the traditional type of woman, they have a sense of independence too. You know what I mean? They are women who my wife, my mama, they are women like she said that's gonna make shit happen by any means necessary. You know what I mean? That now the fact that they enjoy having a counterpart or a partner that's gonna help them do it. Yeah, they definitely enjoy that. They definitely willing to sacrifice some of the things in their life to have that partner. But even without that partner, nigga, they ain't gonna skip a beat. So I mean, that's gonna make shit happen. What about you, Lee? What you
Yeah,
think?
I agree with that. I feel like an independent woman is somebody that goes out there and get it. Whether it's she an entrepreneur, she got a 9 to 5, then she got a 6 to 10 after that. She doing whatever she got to do to provide for her family, provide for her kids. I feel like an independent woman that's married is someone who was single, was independent, was able to do it on her own, and she bring that same energy into her relationship to where you say if one person falls short, she can lift her man up, get him back on his feet to where then once he get back on his feet, he can carry his family again. Um, so me, that's what I feel an independent woman is, someone who she just go out there and get it. She educating herself every day, trying to figure things out, but she want a man, but she don't necessarily need a man.
Yeah, I think that's definitely that's a good description. I think social media and the world fucking can't be traditional. Independent women can't be submissive. Independent women don't respect a man, don't give a damn about a man. This is just all of the energy that I see on social media, man. I don't know. You think that's true, Miss Brittany?
So we okay, because I am guilty. I am guilty of. Dang, I want my man to buy me this Chanel bag, or you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we see on social media. But we gotta understand, like you dealing with them social media relationships, it comes with a lot. Yeah, black love is most definitely beautiful. I love it, y'all. I watch engagement videos and just be crying because I be so excited and happy for them. But the social media platform like Instagram now, it's just so much cap. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really know what's real. You don't really know what's fake. Like these men is buying these girls Rolls Royces. Okay, let's be clear for their birthday, but we don't know what she had to do to get there. So it really depends on you and what you believe in. Because I believe in a man is supposed to be a provider. My daddy was a provider. My daddy is a provider. He gonna do what he got to do at by any means necessary. By any means necessary. But as a woman, you kind of also gotta pick up the slack too because you can't have your hand out. All you giving is good looks. Because I mean, good looks is cool, but how long you gonna be good looking for? You know, like you gonna get older, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I know my wife better not, motherfucker. You better be good looking until I
Tell
die.
Britt, I said, hey girl.
For sure. Hey, look, we got a comment from YouTube. They say when we say independent, we really mean self-sufficient until our life partner comes along.
I definitely
I
agree with
love
that.
it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. But we also, y'all, we also in the land of now the generation where these men, and not to talk down on y'all, I promise. Not y'all, but men. Like we in a generation where men is some of the men are lazy. Like, and the women are really the breadwinners. Let's be very clear. And that can be very intimidating for a man because that's not what he's used to. Times have changed. So I think if we can get an understanding of how we gonna move forward with this, dating and marriage and stuff like this, because a lot of the men are getting really lazy and like I ain't gonna hold y'all to it.
So that's a great segue into our next question. So what do you feel why do you feel independent women threaten men? For like you say, you got some men that really are lazy, but you got I think it takes a special man to handle an independent woman and accept her ways as well. But I'll tap into that a little bit later. What do you think scare men away from independent women?
We dominant. We don't need you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Like we don't need you. We don't need you. I don't need you to do anything for me for real. I literally can do it. I literally can make 30 grand in a month if I really put my head into it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in a different place right now. Like, and men gotta understand this is not this not the 80s, it's not the 70s. We literally can do what we want, how we want to do it. Now you gonna come and we gonna respect each other, but the moment you feel like that ain't it, baby. That ain't it. I feel men are intimidated by women that's really on their stuff. I wholeheartedly think that.
Me
Nah,
personally,
Men.
I think that's a great thing though. I love to see a woman doing what she got to do, working and grinding, and they're just like my wife. I feel like I help her. Like it's a lot of stuff
Mhm.
that she can show me a purse today, be like, "Babe, I really like this," and in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna go get that for her. But when I come home tomorrow, she already got it. Like she didn't wait on me
Right.
to she didn't wait on me to go get it. But I also know her character and how she is because so long she had to do it on her own. So she don't wait on anybody to do anything for her. So I had to adapt to where if she say she want to do this or she want that, soon as she said, I'm tapping into it. Like let because I know she finna go do it. But honestly, I love that about her because it's been times where I couldn't come through. You know what I'm saying? And she held me down. And then, once I got to where I needed to be, it was back to where she knew, I could lead her, lead this family. And but so I really I respect that. Like when I'm not intimidated by a woman that's on her stuff doing what she got to do because I feel like that they just make y'all a better team. You got two hustlers together. Can't nothing stop you.
Right, but you gotta have two hustlers. You can't have one lazy person and then the woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think as an independent woman, y'all see through that though. You when you meet a man, you know if you can build with him and grow with him because you know if he can, you already know what you bring to the table. So you trying to see what kind of food he can catch and bring to the table.
Right. But let me say this before. Let me say because lately men been telling me like, Brittany, you want the man to come with the whole package. I feel like you should give him a chance to build. I don't feel like I should give him a chance to build because at the end of the day, we're in our 30s, and I feel like he should have been built. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you building now, baby? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I
nah,
But
don't
I could
see
be wrong,
anything
y'all.
wrong
I
with
could be
that.
wrong.
No, I
I
don't
could
see
be wrong.
anything. If you at a certain level in life and you want your partner to be at a certain level, I can understand that. But if you want your partner to be here and you here, that I can't rock with. But if you want your
Right.
partner to be on the same level as you are or a tad bit higher, because since he is the man, that I can understand. I honestly don't feel like nothing wrong with that.
Right.
me,
Right.
me neither. I don't think nothing wrong with what she said. But I also don't think that because we in our 30s, you supposed to have that shit together already.
Yeah, I
Cause
agree with that too.
some shit, Hey man,
That's my
time don't matter.
right
Time
there.
don't wait on nobody, and time don't don't
Mhm.
don't stay the same for anybody either. But so if I have to build in my 30s, fuck it, let me build in my 30s. But if that mean I lose you, then that's up to you as the woman to, you don't have to wait on me. Go find what you
Right.
want. You don't have
Right.
to, you know, I don't know. You want what you want, and you supposed to go get what you want, and you shouldn't have to apologize for that at all. If Miss Brittany, you want a nigga that got his shit together right now, nigga better have his shit together right now, and anything else would be you settling, right? But it's ain't no age limit on success, and make a million at 50 years old. Your 51st birthday, you hit a million. If that's what it took you, that's what it took you. So it is what it is. Hey, well, look, we
Perfect.
gonna thank you. Man, we appreciate you, Brittany, for kicking it with us. Is there anything else you want to tell the people before you get up out of here?
Hey y'all, so follow me on Instagram. Now I only got 100 followers because, like I said, my main page was deleted. But it's Lalu__Empire. And just thank y'all so much for the opportunity. And Ken, I will most definitely want y'all at the Falling to Be pop-up shop interviewing the people. I'll send you the information. I love this. This was so dope for me.
Man, for sure. We gonna be there, man.
We
Just send me the
appreciate you.
information. Yeah, we gonna make something happen, man. Thank you, Miss Brittany, for coming. And I think the people want to give you a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely appreciate you for coming, man.
Thank y'all. Bye, y'all.
All right, you have a good one.
There you go.
Yeah, she gave some good game for us right there.
Yeah, look, but we not finished, bro. We gotta break down this independent woman. We not finished real quick. Um, I just had to hear more about what you was talking about. And I like how you said Ashley is a woman that go get it no matter what. She ain't waiting on you. I think that's something that every woman should have in inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
don't. If I had a daughter, that's definitely what I'll teach her to be. Nigga, don't wait on no nigga for nothing. You go get it. Now, to have a partner who is there to provide for you, who takes pride in being the one to go get that, that's a plus. Um, but it's up to you to take care of yourself, and that's what an independent woman should be. Is a woman who take care of her partner is just that plus. Your partner is just something that God blessed you with. That's icing on the cake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, because I feel like if when you build with the right person as a woman, you can be independent and submissive at the same time. Because at the end of the day, like you independent, you gonna go get it. You ain't gotta wait on nobody. But you chose your partner because you knew this person was best for you. You knew this person can lead you and your family in the right direction. But at the same time, like she was saying, like if you fall off, like she can help you go get a bag, or she can motivate you, you know what I'm saying? Like to go get it every day.
Mhm.
Even that person who may not really been just that ultimate hustler, finding that right person gonna make you want to go get it because you want to provide for her. You want to do everything. So for a lot of men, it may threaten a lot of men, but a lot of men, it may step their game up. Even if they don't get the woman, they did everything they could together because how independent she was. So it made them go harder. Now they better off in their life as a man, as a person, financially, whatever it may be. But as a woman, I feel like I'm not a woman. I'm just basing it off my relationship. But as a woman, I feel like it's a balance. You can be independent and submissive at the right time. But as a man, we have to do our part to allow her to feel comfortable to take the back seat sometimes and let you lead.
Man, and her response to that was, "Fuck that nigga. We don't need him." I think that's the misconception. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that spoils what a true independent woman is. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause for me as a man, bitch, fuck you. I don't need you. You know,
Mhm.
that ain't, but that's not how I operate. I'm not walking through the world, with the chip on my shoulder that I don't need a nigga or I don't need nobody. I don't need you. You know, instead, I'm appreciating the people in my life. You know, I'm attracting the positive energy, the energy that I want that's gonna help me build and be successful as a man or as a person. You know what I mean? I'm not automatically, bro. She said, fuck that nigga. You don't need him. That was her response to it was like she had to catch herself. Oh, I'm so sorry. What she said, I'm sorry. Yeah, she had to catch herself because that's her natural reaction. And
But
that's
go ahead.
nah, you got it.
I was like, and even then, women who feel that way, as a man, when you trying to court a woman, go after a woman, whatever you want to call it, if you know she's that way, you have to. She may not need you financially. She may not, whatever way she don't need you. You have to find that. If this a woman you truly want, you have to find that one thing she truly needs that she's not getting from herself or anybody else. I feel like everybody needs somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? Like your partner can take you to the next level. I don't care if you already a million, you done made $1,000,000. But if you find the right person, you might been at 1,000,000 for the last 2 years. You find the right person, even if it's just that motivation, that's gonna get you to 2,000,000. You know what I'm saying? Or so you have to, yeah. So you have to find, and I think that's part of dating too. You have to pay attention and learn and figure out the missing puzzle, the piece of the puzzle that this person is missing. They feel like they don't need somebody, but it's something that they need, even if it's I don't know, a motivational text every day, because don't nobody motivate them. They don't. They so independent. They the one in their circle that motivate everybody. Like she get up and motivate all her friends every morning, but don't nobody motivate her. So she take the motivation. She send it to her friends to really try to motivate herself. But she send it to them. But now that you waking up and you sending her, she like, dang, I ain't never got this before. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find what she need and build on it.
I agree with the advice you gave in the sense that, for the right person, you have to pay attention enough to that person to figure out what it is that they missing, or figure out how you can make their life better, how you can love them better, right? How you can give them something they never had. But for me, bitch, if you don't need me, I don't need you. That's it. I'm not gonna analyze this situation to see what you don't need or what you do need. Nah. I'm gonna go find somebody who can appreciate and respect the kind of man I am. Like, that's disrespectful, in my opinion. It's disrespectful to treat me or that nigga, I don't need you attitude. You know what I'm saying? Now, to understand that you don't need him is a difference than to display the fact that you don't need him. You shouldn't need him. No adult should need any other adult to survive. You should want an adult, you know what I'm saying? You should want a partner or whatever that might be, but you shouldn't need anybody, bro. Like, and by needings, look, 2021 said they need their husband. You better get your motherfucking husband, girl or dude. We don't have a name, so I'm gonna respect, the fact that you might be whoever, So yeah, you should need your husband. You should feel like you need your husband. There's nothing wrong with that, But what you shouldn't need your husband for, in the case something happened to your husband, he was kidnapped by the Mexican cartel and held for hostage, for ransom. You should be able to take a kidnapping. You know what I mean? You should be able to survive. You should be able to hold down the fort. You should be able to take care of the kids. You should be able to maintain the household without your husband or your wife or your partner, whatever it may be. And whoever that partner is should be able to add to that.
Yeah, I feel like when they say need to, I'm just like I said, I'm gonna use Ashley for example. Like, she, for the longest, she wouldn't ask me to help with anything when it came to the kids. Like, she would always do it on her own. I'm like, why you ain't saying nothing? I could have, did that or whatever it was. But it wasn't that she didn't want my help or necessarily needed. She's so used to doing it on her own. So I had to show her like, hey, like I'm here. Like you don't have to do that. You don't have to you don't have to carry this weight by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
can help you with that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women they feel that way because they've done it so long on their own. So that's why I'm saying you got to find where you can step. And don't get me wrong, like this got to be somebody you really want. You can see yourself being with, marrying, or whatever the case may be, to want to really find out what they're lacking, what they're missing, to where you can step in and fulfill that for them. But I feel like women that's independent, they gonna always feel like they don't need it. And I don't think it comes from a bad place. They've been doing it on their own for so long. That's just the mindset they've gained because they haven't had no help. They haven't asked for any help. And you coming into their space like, but what are you providing? What are you bringing to the table?
man, that's it's okay to ask that question. It's okay to hold a man or a woman or your partner accountable for provision and lining thing for me. And when we talk about an independent woman in a relationship or not, whatever, just in life, period. And that it goes for an independent man too. It's
Mm.
respect. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have that.
110%. There must be respect, baby. I respect that you can do it on your own, but I want to do it for you. So here it is, baby. I respect that you enjoy working, but I'm gonna set it up in a way that you don't have to, or you can work however long you want or don't want anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, because I prefer you to be a submissive woman. Don't mean I don't want you to have your independence. When I think about submission and being a submissive woman, I'm really referring to the respect. You know what I'm saying? Because when it come to God, I'm a submissive. I'm a do what I have to do to receive my blessing. So it's not, I think they misunderstand those words and put what society or in this day and age social media is putting on them. Because you a submissive woman, you gotta sit down and shut up and do whatever he say do. Because you are a independent woman, it's fucking nigga and you don't need a nigga. Nah, it's a respectful thing. We have to be respectful towards each other at all times. And love on each other. And that's, to me, is the epitome of an independent person, not just an independent woman. You know what I'm saying? An independent person understands the aspect of respect, and they give it, but they don't accept shit at all. Like, I'm not just going to accept anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect you as a man or a woman. You know.
Yeah, and being submissive is not
and I'm a much to allow anybody to treat me any kind of way.
Yeah. And being submissive is not a bad thing either for men or women. Not to get into the Bible all spiritual or anything, but shout out to V. I'm into Bible plans like real tough. I try to do a Bible plan weekly. But for anybody who really wants to dive deeper into it, it's a good Bible plan about being submissive as a man and a woman. Because it's talking about as a man, you have to be submissive and listen to what God is telling you as well, so you can lead your family in the right direction. And as a man too, you have to be somewhat submissive to your wife as well. So y'all can tap into that. That's a great read.
That's crazy. You're gonna have to drop some links on the Lee and Ken page on Facebook, bro.
I got you.
That's even doper. How you see how God kind of played that out, because it looked like we rehearsed that submission shit and we did. You know what I'm saying? When I hit him, it's just, when we talked about the independent woman, for me, that's what this concept really played around, is the relationship between being submissive and being independent in women and how they perceive that. Like, just because you are willing to do whatever your man needs you to do, whatever he say do, don't mean you can't take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? If that man asking you and telling you to do things in a way that you can receive, you should be able to do those things. You should do them. You know what I mean? There's and vice versa. He should be able to do those same things for you without question. You know, whatever it is you need for him, without question, he should be able to do it. There's nothing wrong with being, in submission to, like you just said, to God and to your husband and your wife. You know what I'm saying? Your independence ain't like, because and not it's really hard for me to say that I'm submissive to my wife. You know what I'm saying? That's really hard as fuck for me to say. But I am, though. You know what I mean? Whatever she need done, bro, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, and I mean, you have to be too. I think it's a misconception for men when it comes to that too. Like, you have to be submissive to your wife too. Uh, and I say wife, you girlfriend or whatever.
No, I don't agree.
But I'm just, I mean, if that's what you choose to do.
Hey, no. We're not gonna do that. You're not gonna get at.
I'm speaking from the marriage perspective, since that's where I'm at in my life right now. But I feel like you have to be submissive to your wife as well. And then I feel like if you marry somebody and you took those vows, like, and feel like, well, not even feel like, this person's not gonna have you do anything that's not right, anything that's gonna cause harm to you, or anything that's gonna, lead you in the wrong direction. So I feel like it'll be easy to, because there's sometimes I make decisions and rash decisions, like, okay, well, this is what we finna do, and actually be like, okay, like, and she give me another perspective of it, like, and I'll be like, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't do it that way. Let me rethink this so we can do it this way or that way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that come with being a balanced team. You have to listen to each other and guide each other. I mean, traditionally a man is supposed to lead, but I mean, all that stuff out the window, man. Like, cause I get up some days and I cook, I clean. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just got through washing dishes and making
yeah,
sweeping, folding clothes. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I feel like, and I learned this from Ashley. I feel like you can't compare your relationship or your life to people cliff notes on social media, or even people that you know personally, because what works for you in your house works for you in your house. What works for them in their house may not work for you in your house.
man, I learned that from my wife too, bro, years ago, because we come from two different, totally two different at all. So we had to come to a situation where we gotta learn how to. The way my family did things didn't work for her in some instances. You know what I'm saying? And it's some instances in both cases, because it's her family. It's some ways, some things that I love about them, some things I don't. And the same thing with her. But we had to figure out for our family how to make it work. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, we got a family meeting with me, her, and the boys in 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So I've never had a family meeting with my mom and daddy and my brothers. I'm sure she never had a family meeting. So
Yeah, I still remember when you told me y'all started that. I thought that was super dope.
Yeah, bro. Well, man, we had we separated for a little while, so this is our first family meeting after being back together and getting things back on track. You know what I'm saying? So, oh shit, my light just went. Anyway, yeah, bro. It's
done. It's okay.
man, I think if I had to give a Jerry Springer spiel at the end, my spiel would be that your independence is defined on being able to take care of yourself and your obligations at your own expense, but it doesn't exclude accepting or needing um your I want to say the opposite sex, but in this case, it's not just the opposite sex. It's love and companionship. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because you're independent don't mean you don't desire love and companionship. So, you know, it, being independent is not solely about financial freedom. Um it's just it for me. It's more about love and respect for yourself, and being able to mirror that same love and respect for the people around you. And that's true independence, because as people, man, we gonna need somebody, and we gonna need something at some point in our lives. So no.
Nah,
Final.
nah, I agree with that 100%. I feel like women, it's okay to be independent. Just find that balance. To where when the right man does come along, you don't, lead him away because you're so independent. Everybody, like Ken said, everybody needs somebody, or even not relationship wise. At some point, even just networking or whatever, you're gonna need some help to get to that next level. We can only get so far by ourselves. I mean, and that's a proven fact. So eventually, we're gonna need someone. And for the men, don't be shy or scared to approach women who has it going on, who you see doing this and doing that. It's just like networking. Find out what you can bring to the table, approach her, show her. And like Ken said, it ain't even always about finances. Like, she may just do everything on her own. Like in my situation, actually, she just did everything with the kids on her own. She never asked for anything. So I had to step up and start doing things to show her. So it ain't even all about finances. Just find out what she need, and go for it, and show her that you are an asset, you know?
Yeah,
And
me in my situation, man, it was more about um housework and shit like
yeah,
that. I ain't never done none of that, nigga. My mama always did that for me.
yeah.
And I went from, to put it in perspective, I went from, I moved in with my wife when I was 19, bro. We moved to a different city for college, and you know, had two kids, and it was me and her. And at 19, I didn't understand. I didn't understand anything other than that. And it took me time, it took experience, it took understanding to know what I had to do to step up and what I had to provide. And I'm still not the best at it, you know what I'm saying? But there's a constant, um, it's constantly at the top of my brain of what I have, how I can help her, and better our family. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
So
So
to all the independent women out there, keep doing your thing, keep building, keep growing. That right man gonna come along at the right time, and show you what he brings to the table. And to all the men out there, don't be scared, man. Go for it.
go for it for shit show. Excuse me, man. Hey, before we get out of here, man, we got some, I want to again, introduce y'all to the homies, man, at Miami Meets Dallas. That's my twin right there. That nigga cut his hair, so I'm not cutting mine no time soon. So don't think so.
Yeah,
But
y'all go subscribe to that.
that's the YouTube channel, man. Ashley and Lee, Miami Meet Dallas.
And we just put up a new video. Well, really,
Uh,
she just did a vlog, so it's up now. Y'all go check that out.
For sure, man. We got Somel Day Beauty, man. This is from an independent woman that I know dearly. You know what I'm saying? Check it out, someldaybeauty.com, man. Seductive sleepwear. Some of the best you're gonna find. So check it out. And it's affordable too. And when I tell you it is sexy, ladies, I promise you, yo, man, I'm speaking from the man's perspective. He will love it. You know what I mean? We got bougiehair.com. That's BOOJEE hair.com, man. $75 per bundle on all Brazilian textures. Check it out. Lastly, from the homies at True Med Pharmacy, the See that? I see it 281-201-1188. True Med Pharmacy at 5620 East Sam Houston Park in Pearland. That's what 2819 Cullen Parkway, Suite 120. That's an old Pearland though, so it's not open right now. Grand opening coming up, but get ready for it, man. Black owned pharmacy. It's the truth, man. Better than Walgreens, better than CVS and all of that. So y'all stay tuned, man. Check out True Man Pharmacy. Transfer all your prescriptions over there. Stop playing. Go support the homie, man. It ain't about how far it is or none of that. Transfer them prescriptions. They can beat any deal on any medicine. So go check it out. Next week, we got the business loan officer Tracy live right here on the Lean Ken show, streaming on Facebook, YouTube. Tracy business loan. You did tap in with us, man. I appreciate you, Lee.
I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We be back next week at the same time. Different topic, more knowledge.
All of that, man. We getting a lot better right now too. So I know y'all see everything that we got going, man. You see how clearly
we working, man.
Yeah, we building, man. The plan is for January for it to be, spot perfect. You know what I mean? So just stay with us, keep with us. We appreciate everybody that tune in, everybody that comment and actually engage with us, man. We love it.
Yeah, I'm about to go eat this fruit and watch this movie with my wife.
That's what you ate for dinner, or is the fruit is the dinner?
Yeah, well, no, I had some leftovers earlier for lunch, but it was really late lunch, so I'm just gonna do this fruit.
Okay, that's
I'll start this strict diet tomorrow, so y'all pray for me.
Oh man, love it. I fucking love it. You over there looking good. Look, the whole time I'm looking in the camera like, man, I need to get back to running and shit. Cause that nigga neck slim. I need some of that over here. Oh shit.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
All right, man. I love you, my brother.
I too, brother.
Opportunity to be your twin, bro. Tell mama, tell the family I said what's up and I love her, man. And we out, man. Lean Ken Show.